Hello. Hi. I don't know. I just wanted to make a YouTube video because I'm feeling really depressed. I'm feeling really alone. It's getting really dark. And I'm fine. I'm fine. It's not whatever, but it still kind of sucks to feel this way and not have anybody to talk to about it, because that's what adulthood is. Adulthood is getting a pap smear, but instead of using a swab, they use a knife and then they just keep going. I think in total I've had 4 standard drinks today. It's finals week and I am the worst college student known to man. I'm still here because I am a poor person, and because I've been poor my entire life, the government was like, hey King, sorry about that, but we'll give you college for free at least. But the catch is, we're only gonna give it to you for 4 years, and if you don't go into it immediately after you graduate high school, then you don't qualify. Knowing that the only other thing that I wanted to do in life is artistry, I was like, yeah, let me go get a college degree. Also, my parents are African as fuck, so I wasn't just not gonna get a college degree. Now here I am 3 years later, and everything has changed except for me. I'm still confused, I'm sadder, I'm lonelier, I'm fatter, I'm uglier. My hair is never my hair is never done, and I don't take care of myself, and therefore I just and you know what, the only other black person to mainstream eyes wearing bonnets was David. And then that motherfucker had to go and murder somebody. So now I don't like to go around with my bonnet on, because this is the Midwest. People, that's it actually, full stop. This is some really good wine. This is really fucking good. In the future, if I ever get a brand deal, these are the 2 brands that I know for a fact I want to collaborate with, because they have single-handedly held my mental health together. True Fruit and Barefoot Wine. How well do you think I'm doing right now if these are the 2 things that are holding my shit together? And you know what? Really, this whole semester, this whole year, these past couple of years have been really hard, but something that really, really tipped me over the edge. And I'm not blaming him. I'm just, the situation in itself is just sad. I've been black my whole life. Wow. I've been a black girl my whole life. I've also, have been poor. I don't know. I've never really taken care of myself. I've never really presented myself in a way where I feel confident, So, and also, I have daddy issues. I have mommy issues. Bitch, you want to talk about having mommy and daddy issues? Talk to orphan bitches. Let's hear from them. I'm not an orphan, but I do feel very neglected. I've always felt very neglected. My parents are African and I am not. And I've learned, especially growing up into my adulthood, that cultural barrier is a lot more significant than I initially thought it would be. I kind of thought all of these things that I was facing in my childhood would go away as I got older, they would just kind of smooth out. But if anything, that margin is just getting bigger and more uncomfortable the harder life gets, and the lonelier I become, and the more independent I'm expected to act. Why is it that after you hit age 20, you're supposed to be on your own? That's not how I function personally. If that's how the majority of America functions, then I'm a minority. Newsflash, in case you didn't know. So I don't know, I'm saying a whole lot of nothing. I'm just trying to give that context because I've never had the confidence to ask somebody out. I am not a romantic. I am not asexual girl. And after several years of being like, oh, boys just don't like me, I'm just gonna be a lesbian. The lesbian homie type shit, like that's true, that's my life. But I met this boy and he was different. I knew that he was trying to get closer to me. Like, he didn't like me. I know that he didn't like me, but he was trying to be like close with me, you know, like he wanted to deepen our friendship, our connection. And I was like, oh, that's not gonna work for me because I think you have the best face I've ever seen on a man ever.
And I really like your personality. And overall, you're like just an objectively very good person.
I don't know if I can handle that. And we would call each other sometimes and I'd be super depressed and he would sit next to me on the bus. Ugh. Nothing actually ever happened. I just like, I was the one who ran away. Because I have attachment issues. But who the fuck doesn't? And I ran away because like, also he's a baby. Like he's a year younger than me. Like we're in college. Bitch, everybody's gonna break up. I literally just spoke to somebody who just turned 34 and is going through a divorce. That's common. So I'm not trying to rush into things. And I really liked that motherfucker. I liked him to the point where it just hurt. Like, I just wish I never met him. And now I'm just sitting here grieving him and just thinking about him all the time because I saw a stupid fucking Snapchat story where, okay, he was sitting next to this girl and they were sharing a joint. I'm so sad because part of the reason too why I gave up was like, okay, well, I've also never seen like a black woman be in a successful relationship, like not like just period. Like my mom, if I could go back in time and save her from that man who ruined her life 20 years ago, my dad, I would. None of my aunties, there's nobody in the media, and I'm very online. I was like, this is not something that we can do. No, if I start liking you and telling you about this, then you'll react to it, and then a volcano will explode in the middle of the Midwest, like a meteor, and everything is just gonna go away. So maybe I should have told him. I lost a friend over this too because she was like telling me some bullshit. It hurts. It really hurts when I think about it. But she probably doesn't give a fuck because she has her people. She's surrounded by people who love her. She has a boyfriend. She lives with her friends. Like, I really feel like I have nobody. Like, I really feel like I'm alone. I can't really talk to my parents about any of these things, like, without it hurting either. Like, I'm not gonna talk to my dad about it. My dad doesn't know anything about me. And my mom doesn't really know that much about me either because I don't like to tell her stuff because then she'll be, like, very judgmental. She's very, very, very judgmental. And I know a lot of moms are, but she's very judgmental in a way that just hurts. Like, she'll criticize me, and it's like, I love my parents. I love my parents so much, and that's why this hurts. Yeah, it's just really lonely. I'm literally moving through life alone. I have 2 best friends, and one of them is about to move away, and the other one already lives 2 hours away from me and is like a full-time student times 2. So, yeah, I'm just really alone. I think about all the people who I was in the trenches with, like in high school, and a lot of them are not in the trenches anymore. Their head is above water, and that's great for them. It's just, I still feel like I'm here. I literally still feel like I'm in the exact same spot. I have adoptive parents, but I feel like I've kind of overstayed or misunderstood the type of care that they were trying to give me. Because I'm very, like, I have these attachment issues where it's just like way too much or just not at all. So I just feel alone. And I've been told that I can't get a cat or, you know, a pet because I'm a full-time student and I won't be able to take care of it. Which is realistic. And you know what's unrealistic? My dreams. I want to be an artist. I want to be an artist with cultural impact. Like, I don't want to be some H&M co-worker-ass artist. I have a vision. And I want to perform, and I want to, like, make music, and I want to tell on people. I want to tattle. I've already written an EP about this boy who is fucking up my life right now. And every time I think about it, my heart breaks. I can literally feel the cortisol just like rip through my body. Like, I'm trying to build things. Like, I'm trying to use TikTok, whatever. I'm trying to like go through clubs like in my school or whatever. It's just like none of those are really bolstering anything that feels very good right now. So it's just like, wow, am I useless? Why am I here if I'm just miserable and suffering all the time? I can barely take care of myself. It's literally 2 a.m. and I just finished like my 4th glass of wine. It's like when I'm looking for help about this type of shit, like people will just be like, well, that's adulthood, that's life, that you just have to get used to it. It feels like, oh, that hurts. Like, that's like, I'm trying to be quiet right now because my roommate is asleep. And I don't want her to think that I'm any more crazy than she probably already thinks I am, but that just makes me want to cry and wail and weep. Like, I didn't ask to be put on this earth. Now I can't leave. I'm exhausted all the time. I am on meds. I've been on meds. I've gone through therapists. My last therapist was so fucking dismissive. Everybody's so dismissive. It feels like nobody fucking understands me. Like, what the hell? Why does nobody understand me? Nobody knows how to help me. Like, can anybody help me? If nobody can help me, then, like, how can you not be suicidal? I feel like everybody who's told me to shut the fuck up has people in their lives who they can talk to and go to and, like, feel warmth and love from, and I haven't had that. Not consistently. Every time I have that, it always leaves. I have an octopus sticker on my fucking water bottle because I love octopus. And I can't even learn about them or, like, look at their shit online because then I just think about how short their lifespans are. Bitch, that's grief. I want to get an octopus tattoo on my arm, maybe, just to feel something. That's another thing, is that I had my calc exam this Saturday in 6 days, and I stopped learning. I literally stopped going to class like in October, so I don't know anything. It's really sad. I'm really, really sad all the time, but nobody can help me. I wanted to make this YouTube video because apparently it's gonna take like 200 videos or something before the algorithm like figures out who I am. And I want like people to know who I am because I don't feel like I have anybody in real life who's gonna stay and like be with me. And I had internet friends when I was a kid, and that was really nice. We are Charlie Kirk. We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flames. We fight for the gospel. We honor his name. We are